Places.
Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Sarah, and
we're the Golden Broads of the Bay. We're here with a little bit of tea. I have Sarah trying out something new today because it's a little bit chilly.
Yeah.
Spot of tea, my friend. Cheers. All right, so today we are taking you on our 5th review vlog today.
Number 5. Wow.
Number 5.
Yeah, cool.
Number 5.
So this time we actually stayed in the East Bay, and we headed over to Berkeley Rep for a world premiere of a new musical. Kind of like one of my favorite things in the world to do is to go see something like this. So Paradise Square is running at Berkeley Rep from December 27th, and it was actually just extended through February 24th. And so my girl Jen and I decided to squeeze this one in before our Broadway binge. So bear with me here. So this takes place in 1863 in a 20-block area of Manhattan known as the 5 Points. Black and Irish Americans live side by side, work together, marry, and for a brief period realize racial harmony. However, the intensifying Civil War soon results in the first ever federal draft, leading to riots as whites are called to enlist while blacks are barred from serving.
Sarah drove us into Berkeley. We had enough time to grab a sandwich, so we ended up at Ike's Deli or Ike's Lair, I think is over on that side. And ordered a couple of sandwiches. We both had the Larry Ellison, which is off the menu, but
to eat, you know, at Ike's. So yeah. And then we headed over to the theater. Unfortunately, there was no Paradise Square specific merch. The merch area just had Berkeley Rep merch, so
I haven't been doing so hot lately with the merch.
No pin for Jen on this one, so we'll have to hold out and see what comes of the merch for Paradise Square.
Yeah.
So then we headed to our seats, and where do we sit?
We sat in the front row.
That's right.
Sarah has had the magic for Berkeley Rep.
Yeah, for some reason, I guess I'm the ticket person for Berkeley Rep.
Shall we take it to the montage?
Let's do it.
See you on the other side.
See ya. It's 6:54 and the curtain's supposed to be at 7 and they haven't opened the house yet, so wondering if we're having technical difficulties, but we shall see. So we overheard that there is indeed some technical difficulties, and his exact words were, "We hope it's soon that we open the house." Not, we're going to open the house in 20 minutes, like we hope it's soon, like we don't know.
No clue.
So we're outside, we're chilling, and we'll let y'all know what happens.
Hopefully see you on the other side.
All right, it's 7:10, they're opening the houses, so we're in luck.
We're going in. See you on the other side. See ya. Let's go to the review.
With further ado, the review. Okay, so let's just talk about the sort of the technical stuff. The sets, lighting, and costumes. So quick thoughts from you.
So turntable. Always love a good turntable.
Yeah, come on.
Have
I'm sold.
Yes, have a turntable. So this one had a turntable.
I start seeing those actors move and I'm just like,
yes. As far as lighting, I thought the lighting was great. It was very industrial, very, gave me that bar feel.
It was a little dark for me, but like I liked it, but there were some moments where I was like, what's going on?
Well, the content, I mean, there was other times where the light was so bright from us being in the front row that I you know, it was so bright, but I actually liked it. It made it feel dark, and that's like
felt right for you.
It did.
I hear that.
Yeah. So what about you?
I enjoyed the set. I think there were moments where I was kind of like, maybe we should be sitting a little further back because the set is very tall. I'll tell you that much. And so we did spend, you know, we kind of did this. But again, I get over that real quick because there's so much you get from sitting in the front row. But I did love the set. It felt strong and powerful, and the way it moved and helped tell the story. I was happy with that. Lighting as well. Like I said, I thought there were some dark moments, but like you said, it sort of helped tell that story.
Right.
Sound was fine. Costumes were, I think, great. I love the costumes.
I did too. The choice of pop of color was subtle, but
I noticed it, and I saw, and I could tell the intent of some of the costume changes. So hats off to the costumer on that.
Yeah.
Or the costume design. So that's sort of the technical stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the dancing. Ooh, dog. Like, okay.
I know you have a lot to say about that.
I do.
But the merging of the African and the Irish melody, as well as the dance style, was something to be seen. I mean, just spectacular.
Yeah, so it's basically the blending of traditional African dance and traditional Irish dance. So, I mean, come on. Just think about that for a little bit. So really what we learn, spoiler alert, what we learn a little bit at the end is that from this time and that neighborhood that they, believe that tap dance actually was created basically from this marriage of dance, of those two dances. So that was a really cool. We love the dancing.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I always spot anything with tap. I mean, you sort of and just sort of the step from the traditional African dance. It was very stunning. I enjoyed that. So you spoke a little bit when we were on the drive home. You really talked about sort of the historical references and
I love the marriage of true history of the United
real
States,
people
that they really showcase. But then also, marrying it with fictional too.
Sure, yeah. It was entertaining and educational.
Yeah, and I gotta give Berkeley Rep props for in the bathrooms. I noticed signage that had stories of the real people.
Yeah, sort of like information and tidbits from the time.
Yeah, and so that was a cool little piece a little attention to detail that I appreciate.
That's right. So let's. Anything else about the show? But I mean, for me, it is a world premiere. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do believe there's going to be some changes, some alterations. I don't know. I thought that maybe it was a little crowded on stage. All the performances were wonderful.
I agree. The ensemble was a little thick.
Yeah, I don't know, and that's just my opinion.
And there's a couple transitions that I feel that are going to need work, and even a couple songs I feel like they can.
And there was even a character, I won't even speak to who it was or what it was, but there was a specific character that has a song in the show that, I don't know, maybe, I think that may not be there if we see the show again. That's just a guess, but we'll see.
Agree.
We'll see. But aside from that, I do think, and you agreed, I think you're the one that brought it up, that this could be a next big hit with some...
A hashtag next big hit series for us.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So we enjoy to see it evolve and what's going, and how it changes and stuff. But I thoroughly enjoyed myself
and if you are in the Bay Area and you have time,
you should do
yourself a favor and go and see this. It is an absolute pleasure to watch. And
you have till February 24th.
Yeah, so make sure you get there.
But real quick, we want to talk a little bit about some of the standout performances.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So the lead actress, the character's name is Nellie, played by Christina.
I don't want to even say it because I think it's her last name.
Sajaus. I apologize, Christina, because your performance was absolutely awe-inspiring.
I was a complete mess.
I'm sure you saw us. We were those two ladies in the front crying the whole time.
If you're watching by any chance,
But anyway,
embarrassing. But yes.
So strong. She owned it. From the minute she starts the show, she ends that show, and by God, I was moved by her performance. So hats off to her.
And then the other strong female character who I adored. And I know you're like, I want to play that.
Oh my God. Yeah. And that's something. Annie. My God.
Annie.
So funny.
Yeah.
Her comedic timing
Yeah, that girl, Madeline Trumbull.
Madeline Trumbull. Yeah, her comedic timing,
yes.
her singing, everything.
Yeah.
And the chemistry between her and her husband. I mean, everything. I thoroughly enjoyed her performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see her,
House Annie for me.
Yeah. I'm with Annie.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also Owen, played by AJ Shivery or Shivery.
Oh, what a dancer. Oh, that guy.
And not hard to look at. I'll say he's adorable.
And hashtag dirty old lady.
Ooh, what a remarkable dancer. Holy moly.
Speaking of.
And the other like leading man, I would say William Henry, the character William Henry, played by Sidney DuPont. Ooh, these two boys with their dance battles.
And that guy could sing too.
Oh my God, yes. He had all of those big power notes at the end of songs, and I was there for it.
What's her name? A Baker?
Angelina Baker. There's a song, you'll see it, but oof.
That's a good number. That's a good number.
That is a fantastic number. Their
really
chemistry
good.
was very beautiful.
Yes.
So those were definitely some standout performances. So again, guys, Paradise Square is running at Berkeley Rep. It started December 27th, extended through February 24th because it's doing so well. For obvious reasons, it's a fantastic show.
Get out to Berkeley.
Yeah, see it. Such a relevant show for this time. I mean, my God, the ending took me there. I mean, it was beautiful. So get your butts out there. This was our little warm up before we head off to New York City.
How many days, Sarah?
In 2 days, 2 more sleeps, and then we're off to NYC. So follow along on our adventures. What are our hashtags?
Our hashtags are Broadway Binge 19 and Golden Broads Go to NYC. So make sure you give us a follow. We are going to do daily vlogs. So make sure you're subscribing, hit that notification so you get the email alert that we have a video uploaded. And we will see you soon.
All right. See you in New York. Ooh.
Curtain.